Does Dolly deliver on the old school 70s slasher feel that it's going for? Well, let's talk a little bit about it.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
I want to be a fighter, like you.
Oh, let it burn! Let it burn!
Did you miss me?
You have to shoot them in the head. They always come back.
The boat can leave now. Tell the crew.
Well, sometimes that is better.
Good luck.
Hey everybody, I'm Killjoy Jake. Today we're going to be talking about Dolly, Leatherface's little snot-nosed cousin. But before we get into this review, please make sure to like this video, subscribe, press all of the little buttons on this page if you want to see more scary horror movie reviews just like this one. Thank you to all of my channel members and Patreon supporters for keeping the lights on around here. Now let's get into the review.
Dolly.
Dolly is based on a horror short called Baby Girl made by writer-director Rob Blackhurst. That name might sound familiar, as Blackhurst is also the creator of the viral short Night Swim that the 2024 Blumhouse movie is based on. The slasher flick is now streaming on Shudder, so I finally got a chance to see it. I am absolutely kicking myself for not going and seeing this one in the theater. Dolly follows Macy and Chase as they head out into a remote section of the woods for a hike. Although Chase, played by American Pie's Sean William Scott, plans on proposing to Macy, his plan is interrupted by Dolly, a hulking inbred woman who kidnaps his bride-to-be and plans on raising Macy as her own baby. Although the film can definitely feel a little repetitive of some other more popular horror flicks you've probably already seen, Dolly still features some gruesome moments throughout that will definitely stick with you. It feels so much like Texas Chainsaw Massacre being shot on 16mm and also featuring a few similar plot beats. I mean, Macy jumps out of a second-story window to escape the killer at one point. I mean, come on. But it also falls into the motherly monster subgenre that's certainly been filling out lately. Movies like Barbarian, Match, or even going back to 2013's Mama make this subgenre feel a little overexplored here in 2026. Dolly even features a subplot about an abusive father, which if you go back to those other two movies I was just talking about, Barbarian and Match, there's some sort of abuse angle or toxic masculinity angle to both of those films that is once again present here. I actually really liked the pastiche nature of Dolly before the movie slows down in its second act. It comes off as a Texas Chainsaw Massacre love letter that's trying some new things out. I think it was We Watched a Movie who said this, that Dolly is to Texas Chainsaw Massacre what In a Violent Nature is to Friday the 13th. While I definitely agree with that sentiment, I just feel like Johnny's Walking Simulator is the stronger film of the two. Criticisms aside, this still ends up being a gnarly slasher flick when all is said and done. Dolly isn't trying to break any kill count records, instead she's focusing on quality over quantity. Pretty much every kill in this flick would be considered a golden chainsaw by Dead Meat standards. Dolly is just as gross as other popular 2026 horror flicks such as Send Help and The Mummy, and even features an intense third act that makes up for the sluggish middle chapters. This film isn't without its problems, but if you're looking for a good gross out slasher with some gruesome kills throughout, Dolly definitely delivers there. This one gets a 6 out of 10 for me, and maybe on repeat viewings I give it a higher score. I really enjoyed the film outside of the slightly tedious father subplot that takes over the middle chapter of this movie. Outside of that, this is a really fun little roller coaster ride that I recommend you watch, especially if you're someone like me who is dying for another Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie. Curry Barker, if you're watching this, you're probably not, you better fucking deliver. Here's where I'd rank Dolly against the other horror films that have come out this year. What did you guys think about Dolly? If you haven't seen it yet, make sure to check it out over on Shudder. Let me know your thoughts or your excitement down in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching. Please subscribe, and as always, don't forget to kill it out there, y'all.